Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to CrossSet. Let's continue. So, we're working on 5-8 and it's a bit of a doozy here. I'm having to go through each column. I'm looking for threes to see if there's multiple threes right now, and then fours since I found multiple. Well, there can't be a four here, so bump that. Are there other fours though? Yes, there's a four here and a four here. Fives, multiple fives. Yes. Sixes, multiple sixes. Yes. Sevens, multiple sevens. Yes. And eights. Where are you? Eight. Well, eight's already been done. You know, it has occurred to me just a second ago. Because they present, the creators of games like this, present puzzle games as a set of actual standard puzzles instead of just creating a game that randomizes it every time, which I can see a reason why you would want to make standard puzzles so you don't end up accidentally giving very difficult puzzles to somebody who's never played the game before. But it seems like a lot of times that people don't even bother to double check if that's true. Particularly in this game, it seems like the levels are not balanced very well at all. They seem to be just kind of randomly placed. They're sorted somewhat by size, and that's about it. But I'm also not certain I would enjoy this game anymore if it was just all of level 5 through 5-1 through 5-8 was just incredibly more difficult than 4-1 through 4-8, and it just got more and more difficult. But right now it does seem pretty random. But if they did just make a randomizer on games like this, as a YouTube critic, when I cover a game like that, I would only have the opportunity. I mean, the only thing I could do is make a simple 30-minute, maybe an hour-long spotlight of the game, and say, well, it gives you a random puzzle all the time. I'd also probably applaud a game like that compared to CrossSet, because CrossSet doesn't have a randomizer function, at least as far as I know, and therefore you have a diminishing chance of replayability, because who's going to play the same puzzle more than maybe once every 10 years, if even that long. So, like, a short, just it's always random thing would work for my purposes and actually save me quite a bit of time, because I would probably only play it for an hour and then just move on to one of the many other games I have to review. Instead, here we are many hours later into playing this series, and it's a little weird. Definitely a little weird. Is there... I keep looking for a 4, but there's already a 4. 5s, we have multiples of. 6s, we have multiples of. 7s, we have multiples of. And then 8s, we have multiples of. Alright, let's look here. 1s, we have multiples of. And 2s, we have multiples of. And 3s, we have multiples of. And then 4s, we have multiples of. So that doesn't help any either. Let's see, 1s, multiples here. 2s, there's 2 here and a 2 there. And then 3s, there's a 3 here and a 3 here. 4, let's see, 4 and 4. Let's see. Nope. 5s. Not making a lot of progress really quick here. 6s. Multiple 6s. And 7's already done, and 8's already done. Next column. I'm not finding great anchors. Nothing to start a base of logic, a tract of logic. And I don't think I made a mistake or anything. If I've made a mistake this early, it's going to be probably an hour before I realize it. And that would not be pretty. I just think that 5.8 is intentionally giving us too many options. Every single square has 3 numbers in it. And by adding more options, they're making it more difficult. And that's what I figured was going to be the case. As best as I understood the situation. That's probably how it was going to go down. We need a 7. And we have multiple 7s too. And nothing there. Alright. We have a 1 here. And no 1 here. So if I lock this 1 in, is there another 1 to click on? No. Because this can't be 1 because of this. Alright, let's continue down this way. 2. Are there multiple 2's? Yes, there's a 2 here. And a 2 here. 3. 3 here, 3 here. 4. 4 here. 4 here. And then 5. 5 here. Well, 5's already done, so almost made a mistake. 6. 6 here, and 6 there. 7. 7 there, and multiple 7's here. And then 8. 8 here. And 8 there. Okay, so all we found was the 1. But that gives us something to start working off of now. We can say, well, we have this 1 eliminated. Let's look down this row. And if we can't find anything even from this row, we might as well just work our way up the rows this way anyways. So 2 now. There's a 2 here. They cannot be used because of this 2. And a 2 here. And a 2 here. So we'll cycle through that. 3. There's a 3 here, a 3 here, a 3 there. Forget it. 4's. There's a 4 here, and a 4 there. Forget it. 5's. There's a 5 here, and a 5 there. 7 because we already have 6. 7 here, 7 there, and 8. Let's see, there's an 8 here and here. So how did that not help me one bit? Oh well. It does feel like I'm going through everything, and I don't know if it's just the difficulty of this level. It might be too that I've drained that mental energy, and taking a break helped for about an hour, but at the end of the day it didn't really save me to 3 or 4 more hours of recording. And games like this in particular can end up costing me a lot of time, as far as just being a YouTuber and recording. Let's see. 3. So 3 here, and the 3 here, and there, in there. 4. Let's see, 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 7, 7, and 8, and 8. Well, that didn't help any either. Moving on. Well, maybe I shouldn't move on. Maybe I should just do spots like this, where things intersect, instead of looking at every single one. That's an interesting consideration, a different way of doing things. Anytime I see a collision, see if any of these match. So far they haven't. No, I don't think they would either, because I'm pretty useful about bumping them, and so I don't think it's going to speed up anything to look at all these central locations. Alright, which one were we on? I think we just did this one. Let's do this one, I suppose. 1. Let's see, I don't even want to do it anymore. I'm so over it. Oh, I'm thinking, what about a 1 and a 4? Do any of these have 1 and a 4 in the name? Or 1 and an 8? Do any of these have 1 and 8 as their options? Or this one should probably eliminate something, but it's not. How about a 7 and a 2? Ah, the 7 and 2 does unlock this 4. So 7, 4, 2, 4 here makes us 5. I've had to do this a little bit differently. 5. Right. 5 and 1, no. 6 and 8, no. Let's see, we have 1s, 2, 3 on either one of those. 4, 5, 6. And 6 and 6 there. 7 and then 8. Alright, let's look at 8 and 6. No, how about 1 and 5? 1 and 6 is almost there. How about 1 and 3 on this column? So I'm trying something different here. Let's now look at the rows. 4, 8, and 1. Let's see. No, none of that works. How about 1 and 7? Nope. 4, it won't help anything, but it will bump that. 8 won't really help anything. 5 won't really help anything. 6, 5, 1. Nope. So let's see. 2 on this row. I kind of want to just start again on rows. Now, I did something different, took a little bit of a break from the way I probably should have done it. So we need a 2, we have multiple 2s, we need a 3, we have multiple 3s. We need a 4, we have only one 4? Interesting. We need a 5. And there's a 5 here and a 5 there. 6, we need a 7. There's a 7 here and a 7 here, and an 8. Also a 7 there. 8 here, and 8 there. Okay. But we found 4, so let's go back and look at 3s. 3 here, and then 2s, 2 here, 2 here, and 1's already done. So let's see if this 4 now helps us with anything. We need a 2, we have 2 2s, and 3, there's 1 3 here and 1 3 here, and then 5, there's a 5 here and a 5 here. And then let's see, 6 here, 6 here, and then 7 only here, right? Yes, okay, bumps that 7. And then 8, so let's go back to 6 now. There's a 6 here and 6 here, and then 5, there's a 5 here and a 5 here, and then 4 is done, and then 3, there's a 3 here and 3 here, then 2, there's a 2 here and a 2 there. Alright, can't do anything more there, so let's look on the 7. That we need a 1, there's a 1 here, and a 1 here. We need a 2, there's a 2 here, and maybe nowhere else. Let's see. We need a 3, 4, I've already done. 5 is here, and 5 is here, and 5 is here. 6, we have a 6 here, and a 6 here. 7, 8, and 8. Let's see, nope. So that didn't help there. And then 8, 7, 6. 6 again. We just looked at 6, I believe. I'm having a hard time even telling if these are 8s or if these are 6s. There's a 6 here, though, and 5's 5 there, and 5 there, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1. Are there any other 1s now? Yeah, there aren't any more. So since this eliminates 4 and 8, let's look back at 8. We still have multiple options, and 4 we've already had, so that was either a 1 and 8. Alright, that bumps that. And I guess this column is the next place to look. And I'm doing it right, but it's not going fast. This is a lot of calculations. This is the type of thing a computer would be great at doing. Take it maybe a few minutes at most with bad programming. Let's say probably a few seconds with good programming, if even that much. So we need a 2. There's a 2 here and a 2 here, so we still don't have a solution there. We need a 3, which there's a 3 here and a 3 here. We need a 4, which there's a 4 here and a 4 here. We need a 5, which there's a 5 there, and no 5 here because of this 5. So I believe that might have been something I was overlooking. And then 6, and we need a 7. There's a 7 here and here. And then we did 8. And so go backwards, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's look again at 4s. There's a 4 here and here. 3s, there's a 3 here and here. And 2s, we have a 2 there and there. So maybe now we'll do on this row and figure that out. This bumps this. So we know it can't be 4 because of this, and it can't be 5 because of this. That makes that 6. That also bumps this, by the way. This could be 2. We do need a 2. Well, this could be 2. But we also need a 3. And either one of those could be 3. And then we also need a 7. And it could be any of those. So that doesn't help anymore. Let's look down this column. We need a 2, and we have multiple 2s. We need a 3, and we have multiple 3s, and we need a 5, I believe. And we have no more of those 5s. So this is 2 and 3 and 2 and 3. Between these two, we know it's 2 and 3. Alright. And so this 5 here might change this row that we haven't touched yet. Do we have multiple? Well, actually, instead of just going through all the numbers, let's look at 2 and 4, because that would be the things that would really be affected. There's a 2 here and a 2 here, so that's still up for debate. And there's a 4 here and a 4 here, so that's up for debate. So that didn't work. And then there's I guess we could look at 5s here. Well, 5 was already off the list there. So I think I've done all that really needs to be done there, but I might as well just go through the full calculation. Look for multiple 1s, yes. Multiple 2s, yes. Multiple 3s, yes. Multiple 4s, yes. Multiple 5s, not necessary because we already have 5. Multiple 6s, yes. And multiple 7s. Do I have any other 7s? Yes. And 8s. There's an 8 here that's blocked, but there's an 8 here that's not blocked. Okay. Let's try this next column. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, and we need 3. So is there another 3? There's a 3 here and a 3 here. And then 4, and then we need 5, and there's a 5 here and a 5 here. 5 there and 5 there. And then 6. There's a 6 here and a 6 there. And then 8. There's an 8 here and an 8 there. And see, I don't know where to go from now. We've been doing rows for a while. Let's just do columns. Let's see. 2s. I think we've done this column probably too often, but whatever. 4s. 5s. Let's see. What were the 4s? This was a 4 and this was a 4. 5s. Here. 6s. 6s and then 7 here or there, and then 8s. Okay. 2 or 2, 3. Oh, this is too much. It's just too much. And why not just go full Sudoku with it? That's what's really got me confused about this, is why not just go full Sudoku, have a 9x9 with that extra rule of every 3x3 square also having the equal. And I guess you don't then get lumped in with the other games that are Sudoku games, which I don't know how many on Steam in particular are, how many competitors there are there, but the 8x8s here are killing me. I think this is the only 4, if you exclude this 4, which can't be used. Good. And then 5. We have a 5 here. And 5 there. We already did 6. 6 here. Can't be this 6. 6 here. And 6 here though. 7. 7 and 7. And then 8. And 8. Alright, we found a 4, so let's go back and look at 3s. 3 here. A 3 here. And a 2. And the 2. And the 1. One's already been done. So I did find this 4, however, so this might help a little bit. Let's see, 4 eliminates the 7s. Are there any other 7 opportunities here? Yes. And eliminates the 3s. Can this be 3? Yes. Can this be 3? Yes. And eliminates the 4s, so does that help with anything? Probably not. It'd have to be something that says 4 and 5. And I just did this column, so let's do this column now. 2s. Still very much both possibilities. And then 3s. There's a 3 here and a 3 there. And then 4s. There's a 4 here. And no 4 here. Am I doing this right? Let's see. Well, no, because there's a possibility of a 4 here also. So that isn't right. 5, 6, 7s. There's a 7 here and a 7 here. And 8. Yep, I can definitely tell that I've lost it and I need to hurry up. Otherwise I'm gonna just have to leave the game running, and I don't know if I want to do that. And I also don't want to play a lot of this off screen either, because what does it really solve for me to spend? Well, I don't know. Is it better for me to go another 30-minute recording doing this one puzzle? Or is it better to just say I've done this for over 30 minutes now, and therefore I'll play it off screen and spend maybe another 30 minutes on it? Both of those are possibilities. I just don't know which one is better. Oh, this 5 and this 6 makes this 3, which then makes this not a 5 or a 3 because of this 3 and this 5, which makes this 1. And so then 8 and 6 here. That eliminates some things. 1 and either 4 or 3 would help there. Nope. We need a 1 either here or here. Can't be there. And then we need a 3 either here or here. And we need a 4 either here or here. Moving on. Let's see. I seriously doubt like 1 and 4 actually makes a 6. This 1 and this 4. Interesting. And then are any of these 4 and 6? No. How about 3 and nope, that won't work. Let's see. 1, 4 and 7. Nope. 5 and 4. No. Let's see. 1, 2, 4 and 7. No. 1, 3 and 7. Nope. And then 5 is eliminated, so I can bump that. And then 8 or 3, though I'm not certain. Alright, moving on. 6 here is not available, but 2 and 3 are available. So either one of these could be 2 or 3. This 1 here, still not a solution. Moving on, a 2. Any of these can't figure that out. 3. Can't tell. 3. Can't tell. 5. Here. Or 5 here. Or 5 can't be there. And then 6. 6 on either one of those. 7. This isn't working the greatest. 8. Alright, how about this? I need a 2 in this row, and I need a 7 in this row. And that doesn't help any. I need a 2 in this row. I need a 3 in this row. I need a 4 in this row. I need a 5 in this row. And a 6 in this row, which there can't be a 6 here, which I think means that there can only be a 6 here. Let's double check this. Are there any other number 6s? Since this can't be a 6. No, 8. Now, could be an 8 here, could be an 8 here. Alright, and then since we found the 6, we need to go back 5. 5 here. 4. 4 could be here or there. 3 could be here or there. 2 could be here or there. And 1's already done. Not making the greatest amount of progress. This could be 8 or 6 on either one of those. So next row. Well, no to the next row, I say. We aren't anywhere close. We are not anywhere close. So we've already taken a break and played off screen once. I think I'm gonna do that again. That's gonna be it for this recording. We'll start back here hopefully with the puzzle about to be solved. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.